Today I spent a majority of my day with my friend's family. We were at like a Memorial Day little gathering, and it was pretty cool. It's all a bunch of really white people. I know I look white, but I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican. So I don't know. The translation in traditions was pretty weird. But I enjoyed it. It was a pretty fun time. Um, but one part that kind of stuck with me was while everyone was talking they were talking about their jobs a lot. Um, my friend was talking about how not only is he going to flight school, but he's going to ranger school, and then after all that, he's going to do some online courses at A&M for large animal veterinarianism, right? Like horses and shit. And then his brother was talking about how he does like engineering for this solar panel company, and they're securing like billions of dollars in funding to be able to build these like solar farms. And and I was like, I make videos. Like my plan in life is to entertain people and make videos. And it was pretty jarring because like his brothers are way older than us. I want to say 20, one's 26, one's like 30, right? And me and him are 20. So there's still like a good time gap between us, right? But I'm sitting there like these guys have their lives not only planned out, but all like these guys have families of their own at this point. They have one of them has two kids, the other one is I don't know if he has kids or not, but they have like they have their life set out. And I'm sitting there like I make videos for YouTube. And it really made me think about how really how different people's lives can be when given the right environment. You know, like those guys, they were able to assumingly finish high school very smoothly and then go to college and then so forth, right? I wasn't able to finish high school smooth. I mean, I finished high school. I graduated early actually, but I mean, like mentally wise, I wasn't as as locked in as I should have been to the point where I wasn't even filling out college applications. You know, I've talked about that before, where I kind of just gave up on life and I gave up. You know what I mean? But I've turned it around since, and I've found a path that I enjoy, right? And I know will be successful. And I guess it's kind of like seeing to a different world, being like that is like them and their lives that they're living could could have been what I will live, if that makes sense. Like if I finished like high school in my junior senior year, I was filling out college applications and got into a good school because let's keep it a buck, guys. I would have went to a good school, because my grades were amazing. I'm not even capping. I'm gonna be egotistical for a second. I'm smart as shit. Very good grades. Took all AP classes. I just wanted to kill myself. But looking at them and seeing not only the amount of success they have, but like financially, but also the success they have like familially wise, like wife and kids, like that could have been me if my life and my environment was just a little bit different, you know? My friend was talking to me about how his dad is like fucking loaded. And I do mean loaded. Like an inconceivably amount of loaded. And I'm like, well, why the hell are you in the military? Like, if I'm you, dude, I'm trying I would try any venture I could and see if I can build upon that. I would not be risking my life for some bullshit, you know? And he told me like not only is this what he wants to do, but I mean his dad wasn't gonna give him any money for college, but he's like, this is what I like. This is where I see myself. I'm like, okay, well, very odd place to see yourself. But I took that and I was like, where do I see myself? And really, the only answer I have for that question is trying to put a smile on people's faces. I've said before that that's kind of been my life goal, is just to make someone's day a little bit brighter. And I don't see myself doing that at like a desk job, you know? Or like doing sales or trying to be a manager somewhere. I don't see myself bringing joy to the world that way. I really only see it through some form of entertainment, and it's been working out a little bit so far. I really wanted to talk today about how I guess I really was just comparing myself to these successful people, right? Successful given certain quotations. Not that they aren't, but in the context of their lives, they're successful. And I want to think like that could have been a path I've taken, but the path I'm on right now is also going to lead me to success. Cuz I'm sitting there thinking like, man, this like he's building these big fucking wind farms and these big solar farms, and like he's like loaded. Like his brother is loaded. Other brother, I don't know their financial situation, but the father is loaded, right? And I'm thinking like those are like typical jobs, typical, right? Like 9 to 5s, but they're getting like hella racks, hella money. And I'm thinking like I could have that same level of success given the fact that I'm so dedicated to what I do. Because another part to their success and their financial goals being met is that they're not just at the job to do the job. They're at the job because they're like presumably passionate about it enough to like I mean stay and talk. They were talking very passionately about what they do, but you could see like they were interested in what they were talking about. My friend was really talking about how he wants to live on a ranch, and have cattle and shit. He's very southern like that. And I'm like, I see the money in the veterinarian part, but like, holy Christ, man, that's a lot. I don't I hate to sound like that, but like I don't want to be in the 9 to 5 matrix, you know? I would I imagine myself like any YouTubers or Twitch streamers dream is like like retiring by 30. You know what I mean? Or at least not needing like getting enough money by 30, 35 to where I could retire. Not that I would, but like I could if I wanted to. Because I don't see myself working all my life. Because my friend's dad, he's still working right now, and he's talking about how he doesn't even know what he wants to do when he retires because all his life he's been working. I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be at a point where I go, I don't know what to do with my life because I'm not working anymore. I want to retire so early to where I can just do whatever the fuck I want and go, you know what? The working part of my life is done. Now I get to just do literally whatever I please. The moral of this one really, I guess, is don't compare your current situation to those who are already successful. I was sitting there thinking like, man, like is what I'm doing worth it? Because these guys are making hella bands, right? They're making like they got a nice house. I'm thinking like, no, my success, not theirs, my success. They're successful because they did their work their way. I'm gonna be successful because I'm gonna do my work my way. You know, it's one of those moments where you look at it and you're like, this, what I'm doing right now, is it worth it? It was one of those moments. Like, it was what I'm doing right now worth it? And I told myself, yes, it is, because it's something I want to do, and I know I will be successful because I not only do I want the success, but I need it, and not in a way of like I need like something superficial. It's something like I need to eat, I need to sleep, I need to drink water. I need this success. Does that make sense? I don't know. Again, I'm gonna reset more of like third time. Moral of the story, guys: your success comes not from your field, but from you yourself. You can make however much money you want. You can find whatever success you want, whatever you define success as. the way you want to find that success, not just through whatever fucking job you have. Thank you.